It's my pleasure to welcome you to the volunteer orientation for Crohn's and Colitis Canada. My name is Jessica, and I am one of the thousands of people who share their time and talents with this great organization. Crohn's and Colitis Canada has volunteers from all walks of life, many of whom support the organization because of a parent, child, sibling, or other family member, friend, or coworker who is living with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis. For others, volunteering with Crohn's and Colitis Canada is a great way to meet new people in your community and across the country while using your skills to make a difference for a worthwhile cause. We hope that this presentation will help you learn more about Crohn's and Colitis Canada and how your work as a volunteer makes a difference. You are part of a team of thousands of volunteers across the country making it stop for life. The orientation is designed to give you a high-level overview of our cause and organization, who we are, what we do, and how we do it. Our website, crohnsandcolitis.ca, is also a great resource to learn more. As a part of the Crohn's and Colitis Canada team, you are helping to address a really important issue. Did you know that Canadians have more reason to be concerned about Crohn's and colitis than anyone else in the world? Our rates are high and are rising across all age groups. Families are moving to Canada and developing these diseases for the first time, and the incidence in kids is growing at an alarming rate. You may already be familiar with how tough it can be to have Crohn's or colitis. These are lifelong diseases, and they affect so many aspects of life, from school to careers to relationships. There is no cure, but we're working hard to find one, and until we do, we are also working to help people have better quality of life. For those of you that may not be familiar with Crohn's and colitis, they are diseases that inflame the lining of the GI or gastrointestinal tract. They can disrupt your body's ability to digest food and absorb nutrition and eliminate waste in a healthy manner. You may also hear them referred to as inflammatory bowel disease, or IBD. Our website is a great place to learn more about Crohn's and colitis. Next, I'm going to help you understand more about the organization and how we're playing an incredibly important role in the fight against these diseases. Our organization is at the heart of the Crohn's and colitis community in Canada. We are a national volunteer-based grassroots charity who focuses on delivering our promise to cure Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis, and until the cures are found, improve the lives of children and adults that are affected by these chronic diseases. Volunteers are the drivers of our impact as an organization. Through your efforts, we drive progress in delivering on our promise. Crohn's and Colitis Canada is led by a volunteer board of directors that provide governance and strategic leadership, representing a diverse geographic, experience, and skill base. Accountability to our supporters is incredibly important to us. Many of our board members started as active local volunteers. In 1974, the organization was founded by a group of concerned parents that recognized the need to raise funds to bring more attention to these diseases. Today, the grassroots history of Crohn's and Colitis Canada remains so important. More than 45 local chapters and many other volunteer affiliates, groups, and committees bring our mission to life in communities across the country. Thank you for being one of the thousands of volunteers that makes this work possible. Next, I'm going to tell you more about what we do. Our mission focuses on three key areas: research, patient programs, and awareness. Let me start off by discussing our research programs. We are a leader on the world research stage. Our investments over the past 40+ years has turned Canada into a globally recognized powerhouse in Crohn's and colitis research. We fund some of the most innovative research and support some of the best scientists in the world. We are one of the top 2 health charity funders of Crohn's and colitis research in the world. We have invested over $100 million in research to date, with millions more invested every year. We have not found the cure yet, but the research we have funded has had an impact. Today, people living with IBD have more treatment options and are needing fewer surgeries than they did in the past. Last year, we invested $6.5 million right here in Canada to fuel 27 research grants at 13 major hospitals and universities across Canada, award 14 promising young trainees and young investigators financial support. We grew our groundbreaking GEM project to approximately almost 100 sites worldwide with thousands of participants, and we launched the first ever network of IBD Centers of Excellence to elevate patient care, known as the PACE Network, which stands for Promoting Access and Care Through Centers of Excellence. Transforming lives through patient programs we deliver is an exciting area of growth for our organization. We currently provide a number of education programs, youth programs, and support services to help patients and their families better cope with the challenges they face living with Crohn's and colitis. Patient symposia events educate and empower patients to take better control of their disease, bringing them together with leading researchers and healthcare professionals. Additionally, we work alongside medical experts to produce informational materials, providing guidance to the Crohn's and colitis community on important health and lifestyle issues. Our website is constantly updated, offering patients and caregivers a one-stop shop for the latest information they need, from educational videos to training sessions, from research news to local event listings. We also offer a number of fantastic support services and patient programs. Camp Got to Go is an overnight camp for youth aged 8 to 17 with Crohn's disease or colitis. Our 3 locations bring together kids from across the country for a chance to feel ordinary and bond with peers that face similar challenges. Our IBD scholarship program recognizes exceptional and inspiring young adults who are living well with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, awarding 10 $5,000 scholarships to youth attending post-secondary school. Crohn's and Colitis Canada also offers Gutsy Peer Support, an online mentoring program. This initiative connects trained volunteers with patients and caregivers, empowering them with information, emotional support, and guidance. These programs are central to our efforts to improve lives for all children and adults living with Crohn's and colitis. Crohn's and colitis are diseases that are not well known or well understood, but we are working hard to raise our voice through advocacy and awareness activities. Crohn's and Colitis Canada has a large mandate to help advocate for the 1 in 150 Canadians currently living with these diseases. Advocacy and awareness are very important mission activities for us as they hold great promise to improve the lives of people living with these diseases. Advocacy means influencing key decision makers in order to change social policies. Crohn's and Colitis Canada targets policymakers at the federal, provincial, and local level depending on the issue. In particular, we advocate on 3 key issues. First, improving access to medications so that all patients can access and afford the treatments they need. Second, reducing waiting times for specialized care is extremely important because many with IBD have to wait far too long for GI consultations and diagnostic procedures. Finally, our Go Here Washroom Access program is encouraging businesses to open their bathroom doors for our community, with many needing to use the washroom urgently. Participating businesses display a decal in their window to indicate their friendly washroom access policy and will be listed on the Go Here app to help users find a washroom when the need strikes. Meanwhile, our awareness activities are raising the profile of these diseases and improving public understanding. Crohn's and colitis are more than twice as common as MS or Parkinson's and about as common as type 1 diabetes or epilepsy, yet they often go unrecognized as chronic diseases, resulting in unnecessary stigma. We raise awareness with an active voice on social media, activating our community online with information and inspiration. We also use traditional media such as TV, radio, and print to spread our message. You may have seen our awareness campaign during November's Crohn's and Colitis Awareness Month. Finally, our grassroots supporters play an incredible role with volunteers in the community working tirelessly to get the word out. The important work we do simply wouldn't happen without funding. Crohn's and Colitis Canada has a bold vision for the future, and that is why in 2013 we launched our most ambitious fundraising initiative ever. The Crohn's and Colitis Make It Stop for Life campaign will raise $100 million by 2020 to transform lives. This fundraising campaign will make it possible to fund research, patient programs, advocacy, and awareness so that every child and adult can live life to the fullest. Just over 3 years into our 7-year campaign, we are already at 44% of our goal and counting. Through our team of passionate volunteers, gutsy patients, motivated caregivers, generous donors, committed funding partners, and brilliant researchers and clinicians, we will transform lives. Together, we will stop the pain, stop the surgeries, and stop the missed moments. Together, we will make it stop for life. Thank you for being part of this inspiring campaign to transform the lives of so many Canadians. Gutsy Walk is the largest community event supporting Crohn's and Colitis Canada, taking place the first Sunday in each year. The Gutsy Walk is our largest fundraising program and last year raised a record-breaking $3.5 million. Supported by thousands of volunteers and fundraising participants and teams, this event brings together people in more than 60 communities across Canada to raise funds and to show their support. Gutsy Walk events are led by volunteer committees with lots of event day volunteer support. These are great family events, whether you're participating walk day or coming out as a group to volunteer. Along with Gutsy Walk, many other volunteer-driven fundraisers, from gala to golf, martini nights to afternoon teas, will make it possible for the Make It Stop for Life campaign to reach its goal. Many of these other events are based on successful local volunteer groups have had and have been pulled together into simple event-in-the-box toolkits, allowing volunteers from across the country to easily replicate the event in their community with minimal effort. If you're interested, please be in touch with your staff partner to get a toolkit. For those of you who have led the way in developing, growing, and perfecting these events, thank you for sharing your success with other volunteers across the country. Crohn's and Colitis Canada volunteers do incredible things, and as your partners, we're here to support you and make sure you continue to have the most impact possible by equipping you with the tools, training, and resources you need to make volunteer fun, easy, and impactful. GUTS eLearning is the Crohn's and Colitis Canada University for volunteers, offering different trainings that simplify, guide, and support you in your role, or even help you gain or hone a new skill. Most are webinars or handouts, and once ready are posted on the Volunteer Tools page online, so you always have access to the most current and up-to-date information. Beyond the GUTS eLearning trainings, our Volunteer Tools page contains over 40 tools organized into sections like chapters, fundraising, and volunteer engagement, so you can easily find what you're looking for, no matter the time of day. Crohn's and Colitis Canada volunteers, in partnership with staff, are making a difference in the lives of children and adults living with Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. Our coast-to-coast network of thousands of volunteers are leaders in their communities, using the gift of time and talents to help people with Crohn's and colitis by providing professional skills, educating others, advocating for healthy public policy, and helping to raise money so that Crohn's and Colitis Canada can continue to fund critical research, education, and advocacy initiatives. One of the simplest and most powerful things volunteers do for Crohn's and Colitis Canada is to share information about their volunteer work with people in their network, be it school, family, work colleagues, and friends. As a volunteer, you are perfectly positioned to act as an ambassador and spread the word about us as an organization, our goals, our work, and our activities. Whether it's through one-on-one conversations, ensuring our information is present and visible in your community, or sharing our messages online, you can amplify your efforts as a volunteer by inviting people in your circles to also support our work. There are many ways volunteers add value to Crohn's and Colitis Canada. All of your efforts help us deliver on our promise and bring us closer to making it stop for life. Thank you. As a next step, if you haven't already, be sure to complete our online volunteer application form found on our website under the Get Involved section. Thank you for making a commitment to share your time and talents with Crohn's and Colitis Canada. We hope your volunteer experience with us is fun and meaningful.